Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. So I decided to go live and go ahead and get started playing this. This is Jack Showalters' second interview. It's about an hour long. I have not seen it, so we're going to be watching it together. Here we go. Why does this remind me of Gypsy? All I need is a couch.
Now, we're probably going, because there's not enough people, we get tons of people to come here.
Okay.
Especially this time of year with, there's probably gonna be 42 wrecks today.
Oh, yeah. You can count them up, huh?
Yeah. Getting our chair there. Got one. How's everything been going? Yeah, you can sit there.
I just been laying low. I was gonna go to Moscow yesterday, but decided not to do that.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just record this so you guys know, so I don't have to take notes.
Okay.
Maybe.
By the way.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Were you with us last time or no?
No, that was, Detective Miller.
He looks kind of like him.
Yeah, they look similar. They're both kind of goofy. Well, this thing isn't working.
You had to turn the thing off in here.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, hold on.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. So, since the last time I talked, I know you and your family have taken a lot of crap online. I hope you're not reading it or anything. What about you? Are you?
I don't know, y'all. I'm watching it the same as y'all are. This is the first time I've seen it.
I mean, when the first time I talked to you, you know, you're kind of a person of interest, I guess we would say.
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, because you were seen at a taco truck or a Grubhub truck and at the bar with them. Detective Hopkins has actually been up at Moscow helping them with the investigation. There's been, 45, 50 detectives up there running around, gathering phone information, gathering videos from private residences, from businesses. The crime scene's basically completed now, so there's stuff at the lab.
Yeah.
Biological stuff, fingerprint stuff, the typical stuff we collect from crime scenes. And there's probably, I wouldn't even guess how many interviews completed. And as I told your mom when we were texting yesterday to set this up, you're further from a person of interest than even you were the day that we first spoke. So But with that, we do have some new individuals that we're kind of interested in.
If Brian Koberger's innocent, I mean guilty, and the only person that's guilty, these redactions are absolutely ridiculous.
And I think the first time that I spoke to you, we didn't go over the Saturday. We kind of focused on from when you went to the corner club and then your activities till you got back home. I want to go back a little further in that. And when I'm talking to you, remember we have all this video, and we have I may ask you a bunch about clothing or whatever if you can remember what people were wearing. And then vehicles. Vehicles are another big thing, and how people were getting around at that time. So on Friday night, what'd you do Friday night?
I don't think I did anything, because like my habit kind of is, like Thursday night is kind of when people start going out for like it's early weekend. So I usually kind of go out like Thursday night and then just hang out Friday night, just doing assignments or something like that. So I usually don't like go out back-to-back nights. So I think that was like one of the weekends where I went out Thursday, stayed in Friday, went out Saturday, stayed home Sunday watching football. So that's usually how my weekends kind of go, like on a normal basis. So like I don't think I was really doing anything that I can remember. I'd probably just be at home, like hanging out.
Okay.
But I can't really recall specifically what I was doing necessarily.
So not much on a Friday. Now, did you know that it was some formal for the sorority? I mean, do you know what was going on campus on that night?
I mean, maybe, I don't know, like, I feel like there's always stuff going on. I'm not always taking part in certain activities, like, I don't care about certain things, so, I don't know, like, a lot happens without me really paying attention.
Okay. Did you know that the house where the homicides took place, that they had a party that night?
I mean, not that specific night. I heard about them having, I think, a party Saturday maybe? I don't know. Maybe. I think it was game day. I thought they had people, but I don't know. Like,
okay, then.
Because people usually just say King Street, and there's like 6, 7 different houses people like be going to. So like.
Okay. And when you say, when we're talking, if you would help me out, whether you knew that prior to the homicide or is stuff you've learned afterwards?
Afterwards.
Okay.
I don't really, for the most part, like I went to, I think on game day, an apartment at the Whites, but for the most part, I don't like. Like I don't really hear about that stuff that much, because I don't really care to like go there.
Okay.
So I don't know, like it's all, I would say I've heard it afterwards.
Okay. So Saturday morning, it's game day. Walk me through that day, what you do, who you were with.
Are you asking him again because he's still a suspect? Or are you
No.
asking him so much about him? Sorry.
Because he's going to be with somebody, I think, on that day that I want to know and
Okay.
cooperate the activities.
Okay.
Yeah. For the most part, I don't really remember what we did. I don't think I didn't go to the game. I just remember, it's hard to remember these days. The only thing I remember from that day is like going to that White's apartment, like going back from there in my place, and then going to the bars later. Like I don't really remember specifics, and then there was just like a ton of people there. It's like usually when it's game days, like everyone just like meets, so there's just like a ton of people like coming and going from afar, like people I know and people I don't know. There's also a ton of people I just don't know, because over like the 3 years of college, I was pretty much like in a relationship, so I was hanging out with like my girlfriend instead of meeting a lot of these people. Like, that's why a lot of people think I'm kind of sus, is because I don't talk to a lot of these people on campus, because I was doing other stuff, like relationship stuff.
Okay, okay.
So like, I don't know, I just like hang out with my friends, and like, if I don't know you, I'm not really going to talk to you. So like, there's a ton of people I saw that day that like, I don't really know.
Okay. I'm going to bring up a name, which I know you know him.
Yeah.
Were you with that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my good friend.
I know. So what time did you meet up with
I have no clue. I don't know if I can see if I maybe have, what date was that?
it would be the 12th.
I don't know. It's just hard to think of like times. It's like, it'd have to be, I can't remember if it was like after the game or before the game. But I don't even remember what time the game was at.
Yeah, it was an afternoon game, if I remember right.
But I assume we were like, I don't know, late, like early afternoon maybe. Like, I don't know.
Well, can you remember, did you meet up with him at the house?
No, I don't think they ever went to the desk. They might have came to my house for a second, just because I lived right next to. They might have, him and maybe might have came to my house, but I can't remember if that actually happened before. You said the 12th.
Yes.
So the messages I have is I said, yo, he said, what's up? This is at 4:16 now. And I said, you still have the whites? And he said, yeah, I'm trying to get food. And I said, where you at? And I said, at my place. I had to take some ibuprofen and stretch my back. My back is ducked. Grab me a couple beers if there's any left. Because they were like, the girls like bought like a party pool of beers for everyone. So
Okay.
And I don't have messages from him till the 14th. About like, that's when we were talking about if like you're leaving, if we're leaving or not.
Okay. So had you guys been at the party yet, or did? I mean,
So I would say if that was at 4 o'clock, I would assume they were going from anywhere from like 12 to like maybe probably like 12 o'clock-ish, 11-ish. They probably started having people over at the Whites, but I don't know when we went there. Like probably before 4, maybe 2 or 1. I don't know.
Okay. And some of the stuff I'm going to tell you, we've gotten from. So I mean, if you can't remember well, I'm going to have to tell you stuff to remind you. Okay.
Yeah.
So then where did you guys? Obviously, the message string stopped. So
Kaylee, I definitely do remember Kaylee and Maddie and all. That's where that picture was taken.
you'd taken
That
all
picture,
over. Yeah.
That's where that. I remember them all going out and taking that picture and stuff.
Okay. And you weren't friends with that whole crowd, really, except for.
I'm like just mutually friends, because like there's like people I have classes with. Like there's just like people I know, and then there's people I just like know but don't know. Like it's just a small place. Like I don't know them, but like we just all hang out. Like I don't know. We all commingle, kind of. So I don't know. There's just a bunch of people I don't know, and there are people I do know. Like
Okay.
I didn't know Kaylee, but like I've seen her around and stuff, so I like recognize her and stuff.
So which one out of the group did you know the best?
Maddie. I have like classes with Maddie. She's in my grade, so I've just known her since like freshman year.
Okay.
Just always seen her. She just has always hung out at like the house through the years and stuff.
Excuse me for not remembering. What year in school are you guys? Okay. And she's the same. So you guys are at the Whites party. Do you remember leaving that party?
I mean, yeah, I went back and forth between my house a few times, I think, to like chill, because I was having like a messed up back, so it was like kind of hard for me to like stand up all day, so I was like getting really sore and stuff, so I was going back to my place a lot to like just sit down for a second. But I don't know, I'd say, I don't even know if I went back after, I don't think I went back after 4 or 5, I think.
So when that text strings going on, you don't return back to the Whites party?
I don't think so, but
Okay. Do you remember going back to the with?
not really. I don't know. It's just hard because like this is like one of the reasons like I wanted to like go out with Kaylee and Maddie when they asked me like go to the other bar when we ended up not doing that. But it's like because we do the same thing so often, like all these days just like seem like
Go together.
Yeah, it's like hard to precisely pick apart days because I feel like we do like very similar stuff. So it's like hard to pick apart when I was actually in for drinking and stuff.
Well, we've been told, and people have said that you and get a ride from, I guess, the dude.
Yeah, probably.
I can't remember his name. And
I don't know who's DD that day.
Yeah, we have his name.
Barely,
you remember
I don't
his
even
name
know.
or something like that?
I don't even know all the freshmen names.
So, and this one's kind of key. Says that he takes you up to get takes the two of you, not just you. So you don't recall going back to the house and end up splitting the beer up?
I mean, sounds like what we do, but like we do that all the time. Like that's a very normal thing.
Normal for you too?
Like I could think of us doing that like that happens all the time. I don't know. It's hard to like specifically. So I don't know.
Well,
It's hard to all day, you know.
Right. Look at that text string you were reading me, because I've seen that text string from a different phone. And later in that text string, you're getting ready to come back home, and you asked to return the bag.
Yeah, I borrowed. Okay, yeah, that was that night. Yeah, okay. So I think he fell asleep. I think he passed out. Because we were chilling. I think he passed out, and I didn't have my backpack, so I just took one of his bags, took my like 15 or whatever was left, and I think I went home or something.
Okay. And then.
Yeah, that does sound.
Okay.
Because I had his bag and I had to return it.
And then, do you see the rest of the night?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, because I went out to the bars and he doesn't.
So then you leave eventually. Do you remember how you got to the corner club?
Probably the GD.
Okay. And then and we're just going to run through this again quick. Oh, I know you're having a tough time. Do you remember what he was wearing that day?
Nothing.
How does he normally dress?
Maybe like some Air Force Ones, jeans, t-shirt.
Does he dress kind of like you do, or but all you college kids wear damn hoodies and.
Yeah, I think that like he'll wear like flannels and stuff, but we dress similar.
Okay. And then, I mean, I'm pretty good on. Well, you never. The next time you contact is when you guys have contact.
I think that was probably in the morning when they called me, because they were like trying to. I didn't even know what was going on that morning with all this stuff, and they called me because I like lived back there, and they were like, "Do you know what's going on by your place?" Like, that's like the first I heard from them. Like I think it was they called me that they were together. Like, I think they went and got food that morning or something, and then they called me.
Went and got that
bar stuff.
Yeah, I know.
He's talking about Connor Chestnut.
Okay.
But I don't think I really heard from him that night.
I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to because you can't remember, but you don't recall any strange people or strange individuals, cars around your neighborhood on the 12th, but you guys are all partying?
I mean, like, the thing is, like, it's just nothing seems, like, suspicious up there. Like, first off, I'm not looking for anything, and there's nothing, like, to recall, but nothing's out of the ordinary. Like, I don't know, I don't know. It's just everything seemed normal, you know? didn't seem like anything was weird. That's
A typical Saturday night in Moscow.
Yeah, that's why it was like crazy when you started hearing all the rumors in the morning, because like it doesn't seem like shit was real, and then like stuff's actually going down. Because nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Like I said goodbye to Maddie, like I was gonna see her on Tuesday. It seemed like a normal night. Like she got picked up, like that's normal. We have ride share or GDs or I guess Uber. I didn't know we had Uber, but that's cool.
Yeah, we know every Uber driver, every food driver, every Lyft driver.
Yeah, but I didn't know we even had Uber in Moscow. I think that's a new thing. So I just assumed it was like a DD picking them up, because usually the sororities I don't think have DDs, but they usually like will use the guys DDs and stuff. So I just assumed it was just going up. So they were pretty drunk.
What kind of guy is?
He's kind of like me, I guess. He's pretty laid back and quiet. Like I definitely, some people, if you don't know him well, probably think he's kind of maybe an outsider just because he's quiet. He's a very quiet kid, and if he's not like comfortable around you and doesn't open up, like I don't know, he's just like me. We don't fuck with people unless like you're our friends, I guess I'm trying to say. But like he's a really like great guy, and for like I know he wouldn't have like done this shit for sure. And I don't know, I don't know how to explain, but he's a great guy. Like I don't know, like he's just always had my back for like anything that's ever happened. Like if we have someone like messing with us or something, like, or I don't know, like he's just been my buddy, like a ride or die buddy. Like I'd do anything.
Yeah, you guys are.
I don't know how to explain it.
And then ended up at U of I?
Mm-hmm. And like I came up here with him and my buddy who doesn't go here anymore because just college didn't work out for him. But like I don't know, we were just like, he was like the type of friend where we like talk about like are we wanting to go to school together and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining things. But I don't know. I just think he's a really great guy. And I think Maddie for sure cared about him a ton because they were kind of close before.
Okay, all I did, I mean, obviously I've dug through everybody's lives. And do you know when that started?
I mean, I think it was kind of just because,
Okay, for those who are just coming in, this is Jack Showalter's second interview, the first one in person, the first in-person interview. The first interview that he had was over the phone. He's referring to Connor Chestnut as a great guy. That's who they're asking him questions about. Connor Chestnut was secretly seeing Maddie, even though Maddie had a boyfriend. And he is Jack Showalter's best friend. Yeah. Well, neither was Jack, but I mean, according to them, everybody's.
It's not something he really talks about too. He doesn't really talk about his. It's okay. Not really something he doesn't really brag about the girls he's with and stuff really. So I just, because I'm his friend, I knew they hang out, but like.
Did he ever talk about their trip to
I know he went to but I mean, I didn't go, but like not like specifically them going together, but I know like a lot of people went to
a lot of people in this whole circle were talking about the Maddies, the Kayleys, was it a big group like that going down?
Yeah, so like one of our, I think it's just like a spring break thing that they got a bunch of the college kids together, because I think someone in my house was like he was like connected with this organization to try and help make it easier for everyone to go.
Like a travel agent package type deal?
Yeah, something like that. So he was like setting everyone up pretty much. Like, let me know if you want to go to college. This is what we're doing. So then just a bunch of girls, a bunch of guys from different fraternities like went and stuff.
Okay.
So, like a ton of people went.
Right.
It wasn't like it wasn't Maddie.
No, there was a lot of college kids from up there went down there.
But yeah, it was just like one of our dudes was like, yeah, if you guys want to go to college, this is how much it's going to cost. This is what we're leading. This is what we're doing. But if I wasn't going to go to college, but I want to spend money. It's like $1,000 or some shit.
Did
Yeah.
how long?
From what I've known, Xana's kind of been on and off with someone. She's younger than us, so she's been kind of on and off with like or something. I know she was always kind of with like the other dudes, and then she's been with this Ethan guy, I guess, and they seemed like they've been happy and doing great. And I didn't know Kaylee that well, and I didn't even know that she had that ex-boyfriend or whatever, but I don't know. But I know he didn't really talk to Xana or Kaylee, but I know he did hang out with Maddie.
And then the
I'm
other.
sorry if I'm explaining things terribly.
No, that's okay. That's okay. And then the other two, was her name, and then
yeah, I don't know those chicks like at all.
Okay.
I couldn't even like put a. Actually, if you showed me a picture of them, I'd probably be like, okay, I've seen them. But like,
yeah, but you don't.
Like, yeah, I really like Maddie. I know Xana just from like hanging around, but like I know Maddie from class and stuff. But like those other people, like I really don't know at all. Like the roommates and Ethan. I don't think I've ever said a word to Ethan.
Okay. Did you go over to that house much? Do you know?
Not that I really know of. I mean, maybe like hang out because he got It's kind of like my fault. It's kind of like misunderstanding of like just drunken beefing with people, and but he's supposed to be coming back in February, but so he's just been laying low for the time being, and like I'm sure he goes to like those parties when I'm at the bars is what I'm trying to say. So like usually I go to the bars, I don't necessarily know what he's doing every night because usually he's just hanging out at home though. He's been laying pretty low.
Okay, I'm gonna have you explain.
This one has always said he didn't know Kaylee. He told them that he didn't even know who she was when they was at the corner club, which is a lie because he's in the police body cam footage with her talking to her. I'm finding it very suspicious that all of this stuff about Connor, shit. What's his damn name? The one that Maddie was seeing, anyhow, Chestnut. I'm finding it very strange that they are redacting everything about him. It's very weird. And I'm ready to throw my laptop out there with the fucking chickens. All the stupid ass redaction.
No, we're hotheads for sure. Like if someone like, never, I wouldn't say really, like, we're not gonna hit girls and shit like that, but, like, if a guy's beefing with, like, we're
You're
chill.
gonna hold your ground?
Yeah, we're chill, but, like, if someone's beefing with us, we're gonna, like, hold our ground. And, like, I don't know, like, it's usually, like, not a big of a deal, and, like, I think stuff does get blown out of proportion. It's usually just drunk college kids butting heads, and you, like, have a little scuffle, like, and
Right.
whatever.
I don't know if that's his mom. That sort of looks like a badge there. I don't know who the hell it is. This is from December of 2022. This is his first in-person interview. More like years. Exactly, Kelly.
Is there like competition between fraternities?
Like, I mean, there's just play, like, it's kind of like, some fraternities you just kind of don't like for different reasons, whether it's like the people, and you kind of like beef with those kids, and sometimes it's like, I don't know, there's not like competitions, but everyone definitely wants to be like the better house, you know, like, it's not like we're competing, but everyone definitely wants to be like the top house, like,
Right.
like that. So, like, I don't know, everyone wants to,
Our house is better than your
we're all
house.
alphas and shit like that, so everyone wants to like be the, I don't know. It's,
Okay.
I have trouble explaining some things, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's guys just get hot-headed, and I see it all the time. Even not my friends, I see other people like doing, like, getting in arguments about just stupid shit. And
Well, exactly. How many? I've been there a few times in my life. How many times a weekend are there these type of incidences between not with you, but just in the bar on a given Saturday night?
nothing. It's usually not. People aren't really usually getting into fights at all. That's pretty like random. But like people get like too drunk and kicked out, or like they're talking shit to the bartender. But I don't know. Like,
So are those the things that can get you kicked out, talking shit to the bartender?
yeah, like people will just be like giving the bartender attitude, or like, I don't know. And like they obviously most of the time know you're kind of a regular, so it's like if you're gonna act like that, it's like, we don't.
There's a door.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you gotta act right, or you're gonna have a temporary ban or something. I don't know. And usually we know all the bartenders, so like that's. Sometimes you can get like some people get too comfortable like talking to them because they're drunk, and then the bartender's just over it. Like, all right, you're done.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of fights at the club, but
It's a pretty mellow campus, isn't it? I mean, compared to WSU.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. It's like people definitely butt heads, but at the end of the day, Like, I don't know. I think it's just, we all wake up and it's like, oh, that was stupid. Like, just drunken stuff.
Okay. Back to that party at the Whites while I'm thinking about it. I mean, I've seen the pictures. We have a ton of video. I don't go to school there or anything. Do you remember any, like, alumni or people that aren't?
Not really, Kelly, because if you think about it, anybody in criminal justice is going to want to know that. I've researched it. I don't think it's odd.
Enrolled in school there, present at that party? I guess, like, it would probably be outsiders to you if you don't know the alumni.
I don't know. Unless they were alumni.
Was it pretty much a party at the Whites, or was everybody?
Seemed like, because I think there was a bunch of, not a bunch, I don't know. I think there was guys, maybe some, because there's obviously, Ethan was there, and he's a guy, so I think some of his friends were with him. But I don't know, like, yeah, there's like my friends, and then there's some people obviously that I just don't know what house they're in. They might be in Sekai, they might be big, I don't know.
But no older people that are
not that I can really recall.
Okay. What about at the Corner Club? You run into a bunch of alumni in there?
I'm pretty sure there was some alumni because I think some people came up for the football game. I don't remember like which ones were there. I think.
But no one harassing the girls or anything like that. Do you remember?
That's what like is so crazy. Like it was just such a chill night. Like it was a very chill night. That's why it was like crazy hearing about everything. Like because like we do have nights where obviously like we'll get in fights, but like I didn't hear of anything like going on. I feel like everyone was just in a good mood that day.
Okay. So, going back to your story, once they get the ride from the silver car that took them away, you walk back.
Yeah.
Which I see you walk back.
Because I thought, I don't remember, I think when I was talking to you, I thought it was later than it was. But it was either close to 2 or after 2, and I was just like, I think just in my mindset, I was like, I don't want to sit here and wait for my DD to come get me, or like, so I was like, I'm just going to walk. So I just went straight from there, because I thought we were going to go to the other bar, but like, that didn't happen, but that's not a big deal to me. They were drunk, they're going home, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're not going to go to the bar with me? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a pretty chill person, like, that's why I was like hanging back in line, like, I'm not the type of person that's just going to like crowd over them and like get mad about what they're doing. So yeah,
well, just so you know, I have no concerns about the video at the truck.
No, but that's just a lot of people are highlighting on the video.
Lots of people do.
There's a lot of internet detectives and stuff I've found out.
But yeah, my thought process was like, it's cold out, but I have my coat and stuff. It's not that far of a walk. I'm not gonna sit here and it wasn't that big of a deal to walk home that night. I don't know why. I just didn't want to wait for the DD, or he might have not even been working at that point. I don't know, because they're allowed to stop taking calls at 2.
Okay. And so you go home, and your story is pretty much like you told me the last time, right?
I cashed out. I think I went like right to bed. I was pretty.
Okay. And then we have you get up watching the football, and then the cell phone starts. When you do leave town, because we were told you left town the next day, which is not true.
14th or 15th.
You left on the 13th, 15th.
We got back on Monday, and you were home.
Came home Monday.
So it was Monday.
Yeah, you came home Monday, not Sunday.
Yeah, and the reason I did is just because all my friends were just like, yeah, I'm out of here. Like I'm not gonna stay up here. Like everyone is. I don't know. Yeah.
And
they already said like our clan cast it. I think for the most part they were already like rumoring about going like online. canceling our classes for that week up until Thanksgiving. So like there was really like
Go back for a week and then dead week.
there was no reason to like stay there at that point because they weren't like saying we had to be there for school, and like we were kind of hearing rumors. And also at that point I didn't really care about school. Like I don't know. Like I didn't want to stick around for school if that shit was going on.
Okay, but did you stop by and see before you left town?
Yeah, I took him that backpack.
Okay, and that's a backpack from the beer.
Yeah.
And then I think it said a TV cable or something.
Yeah, I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday we were showing. It was one of the college football days. We were watching the college football games, and it was like a HDMI goes to the computer, so you can put the computer on the TV.
Okay.
Because we were doing two games at one time.
Okay.
So yeah, I just had his cable in his backpack. Like, do you want this before we get it? So I think I stopped there on my way out of town.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the text string and everything, or message string. What was while we've been doing this investigation, what was standing with the fraternity?
Later.
Okay. Any problems? I mean, I'll just be honest with you. I heard the frat was on national probation or something.
Our fraternity?
Yeah.
We've always been.
Okay.
On probation.
So since you've been a member, you've been on probation?
On and off. Like, it's very easy
to get on probation. Because I don't know. I was never in a fraternity, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, when I originally joined a fraternity, I thought it would be like Animal House. We have a lot more rules than I thought, and yeah, they harp on us pretty bad. So we get in trouble for very little things, and then I also feel like nationally they just like find any little excuse to like not let us do things. Because like I don't know, that we were in trouble before I even came up to this house. Like when I was a freshman from years before us, they were on probation, so we couldn't do anything my freshman year. And then like we'd get off probation, and then like one little thing would happen, and they'd be like, "Okay, you guys are back on."
And what does probation mean? I mean, I just got to, and this is my curiosity. So
I mean, I don't even really know what it is. Like supposedly, like I think less events. Like we're not allowed. Like we barely have parties at our house. Like we never. Like we throw like one party a year sometimes because we can never are allowed to like actually throw parties. So it's usually just like, yeah, you can't have. The house might be dry, like no alcohol in the house. But
even for upper age guys?
It's kind of hairy. Like, it's hard to tell a 21, 22-year-old you can't drink in your house. But like,
right.
It's mostly for, you're not supposed to get the younger people fucked up pretty much. Like you're not supposed to be doing active stuff with them maybe.
Okay. And then what's your standing in the house? Okay, so if you're a member, do you have, I mean, is it like my golf dues where I got to pay my dues and?
Yeah, well, it's just for me. Yeah, like Mondays, or just because Mondays we'll have chapter, which is where we just all meet, talk about what's going on in the week. Like someone fucked up, like tell them they're an idiot, shit like that.
So it's not like Animal House down in the basement. It's more formal.
Well, it's not. It's pretty casual, but like we'll just like if we have important stuff coming up, we'll talk about what's coming up. Like if we have events coming up, we'll talk about it. We'll plan stuff a little bit. If someone did do something stupid, we'll discuss it and be like, why did you do this? Like, stuff like that.
Okay. So who are the officers of the frat?
Yeah, so we have like, and then you have Sergeant at Arms, which is just kind of like, make sure everyone's not, kind of keeps the meetings in order, and then he's in charge of punishment. So if someone does do something really stupid, we have H board, which will like be like fines or some sort of cleaning, or we have different punishments if someone does something really stupid. Like we don't let everything slide. There's consequences for people's actions in our house. So that's Sergeant at Arms.
Yes,
Secretary.
but let me say something that I did find out. I need to say this on live too. His blood was tested. The blood in his apartment was tested. It was his. I did know that for a fact. Did y'all hear me? I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know how much more of this shit I'm gonna make it through. We're only 41 minutes in. That's an hour and 11 minutes. Shit.
Takes notes in all of our meetings, in those chapter meetings, it's pretty brief notes, but just so if you aren't there, we just keep track of what we talk about, and if you aren't there, you can know what we talked about. And then we have like academic
Not a lot.
in charge of making sure everyone's,
especially
the freshmen, they're on top of their academics so they can't like party and stuff. Got like the rush chairs, which are pretty much just in charge of the incoming freshmen recruiting over the summer. Those are like the main three. And then treasurer, who's in charge of all the finances of the house, collecting the dues and what we do with all our money, keeping like Excel spreadsheets. But, like the main people are treasurer, VP, and president. Kind of the main.
So I'm gonna imagine the treasurer.
Okay. I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow, but before I do that, I want to say this. I don't think that Jack Showalter is anything other than a spoiled, rotten, bratty college student who is sowing his wild oats, staying drunk, fighting all the time, acting a fool because he thinks that any attention is good attention. That's my take on him. I don't think he's dangerous. I don't think he had anything to do with this. I don't know enough about his best friend, Connor Chestnut, yet to tell you what I think about him. But I have researched Jack Showalter extensively. I think they all know more than what they're saying. I think it's called self-preservation. They all distance themselves from those girls for a reason. Because if they say, hey, yeah, I was friends with her, then somebody might say, I wonder if she told him anything. Every bit of it is self-preservation. But I'm going to get off of here and go to bed. I mean, honestly, this is nothing but a bunch of damn redactions anyhow. We've heard more silence than we've heard words. I think this might be the most redacted one we've heard yet, to be honest. And that's saying something. But thank you, everybody, for being here, for coming. And I will see y'all in the morning at 9 to start the book. I hope everybody has a good night and get some sleep. I plan to go wash my face and pass out. Have a good night, everybody.